Hi everyone, it's John Dyslexic, Geek here. With it being Halloween in a few days' time, I thought today would be a good opportunity to have a look back at 10 of the greatest LEGO Halloween or spooky themed sets that they've done over the years. There have been some really classic sets amongst these. Some of these I do have, some I wish I had brought, but yeah, I think it's quite an opportune time to do this. So first up, these are no particular order, it's just whatever, no particular order of preference. There is one set in here that is my all-time favourite, one of, if I could have any of them, but we'll get onto that in a little while. So as you can see, the first up is the Monster Fighters Ghost Train and the Monster Fighters theme. I do miss that. I think that was an excellent theme. I did really somewhat miss it around this set when it came out in 2012. It did finish in 2013. The Monster Fighters theme, I was only just starting to get back into LEGO then, so I wasn't really paying attention to it, which I do really regret because there's some really cool sets that came out in this theme. This Monster Fighters train, which had 741 pieces, was really good value. It's £60 or $80. I think it looks fantastic. Really cool train. I love the spooky face. I love trains anyway, so it's a really good take on the train. The plane that comes with it is really cool. I believe, I might be right in saying that the ghosts, I think they may glow in the dark, but what a great looking train set. I think it looks great. The plane, it does look very similar to the one in the Indiana Jones set from this year, so that's what that sort of reminds me of in a funny sort of way. Really great set. Great minifigures. Yeah, really good set. It'd be interesting to see if with the Lego Dreams theme, they might well go do something on a similar line to this. That'll be kind of what I'd like to see them do perhaps, but yeah, really good set. Next up we have the Ghostbusters Firehouse Headquarters. Whilst not technically a Halloween set, it could be classed as a spooky set. It's ghosts, so it does technically, in my opinion, it does count. It's a set that I did briefly have. It's one I really regret selling. It came out all the way back in January 2016. I can't believe that doesn't seem that long ago, but that's a long time ago now. It had a good 2-year run. Really cool set. All 10 minifigures. Although at the time it was really expensive, £285 or $350. But it's a very cool set, and something I love LEGO to do again. Really cool. I think LEGO have absolutely nailed the design of this. At the time, I was just nearly finishing uni at the time, so I think I bought this on a whim, but as I was at university, I couldn't really keep it. I spent some of my student loan money on this, I think. I think that's if I remember it correctly. But yeah, I had to ultimately sell it because being a student at the time, it wasn't really a good use of my student loan at the time. But really cool set. I really wish I bought this. I think it goes for silly money now. I think you're looking at over £400 plus for this on the secondary market. But wow, what a cool set. I believe if you have the Ideas Ecto 1, it does fit inside here, I think. If I recall correctly, I think I've seen the images of that. But it's brilliant. I love all the sort of the dollhouse effect. I think LEGO have done a really cool job with this. That's just brilliant. Really cool. One day, maybe if I ever win the lottery, maybe I'll buy it. But if I don't, yeah, that's going to be long gone, sadly. I don't know if LEGO will ever bring it back. Probably not. Very cool set. Next up, we have one of the Hidden Side sets. This one is being the Graveyard Mystery. The Hidden Side set theme didn't really do that well for LEGO. It didn't last very long. I think it was only on the market for maybe 18 months, if that long. Such a wasted theme, really. I think it could have done really good things with it. I don't think what didn't help it was the box art. I think this has got to be some of the worst box art that LEGO have done in recent years across the whole of the Hidden Side theme. I remember walking into, I saw it in my local supermarket, oddly enough, and it wasn't really clear. Obviously, you can see it was LEGO, but I'm a LEGO collector, so I know it's LEGO. But if you're somebody who's not really into LEGO, you wouldn't necessarily immediately know what it is. It doesn't scream LEGO at you, if you know what I mean. So I don't think that helped the cause. But this one's a pretty cool set. Had 335 pieces, retailed for it's a rather reasonable price of £25, $30. But I think it's a cool graveyard. I mean, it's great. I like the minifigures. It does somewhat remind me of the Harry Potter set from years ago, the Graveyard set from I think 2014, 2015. It has that kind of Tom Riddle's great. Tom Riddle's I I can't remember the name of it, but the Harry Potter one does remind me of. But it does look really spooky, like the tree, like the tombstone, the gates. Very cool set. I think at the time, it looks like it was only out in 2019. This one came out, so not that long ago. I think this is a great value set. Really, really cool. I do like the little ghost dog. That's quite sweet. Or the Halloween dog. I'm not quite sure what it is, but minifigures are decent. Really, really cool set. Very much, very underrated. Next up, we have the Haunted House. Now, this set I recently just built and just reviewed. So if you want a full breakdown of this, or please check out my review on that for more details. But this is absolutely fantastic. It's very much fresh in the memory at the time of the recording of this video. I really enjoyed it. It's brilliant. Really, really cool set. It is part of the Fairgrounds subset of that Lego do. So it is an actual theme ride. Really, really cool set. 3,231 pieces. It's outstanding. Architecturally, Lego absolutely nailed this. It's so good. The green bricks and the grey really work incredibly well together. The minifigures are decent. It's definitely a set that it's really been designed to play with. Comes with 10 minifigures. Does retail for quite expensive now, £260, $300. Although I did buy this a couple of years back before all the price hikes, and I managed to get it for £175. So that was a bargain in today's term, but it's brilliant. All the space has been really well used. I do like the doll's house effect. It does have the ride, which is brilliant. It's got a crank around the back, which you wind up, and it lifts up this like ride, and then it just drops to the bottom, which is just brilliant. I've played with that quite a few times already. It's really, really good. You can have the power functions to it to make it so it motorize it. You have a light brick in here, which is a really good use of a light brick. You press the house sign, and it lights up the light brick here. It's a really, really cool effect. It's definitely a set I would really recommend you pick up. It is going to be retiring this year, so it's almost done now. So it came out in 2020, so it's had a good run, but it is going to be going at the end of December 2023. So if you really want to get this, I wouldn't mess about. I think it's a set that's going to do incredibly well in the aftermarket. I think it's a brilliant set. Really, really thoroughly enjoyed building it. I think it's outstanding. I think it's a classic, and it is incredibly tall, which is just perfect. Really, really good. Here we have the Disney Ideas Hocus Pocus house. This set which came out this year. It's one I also reviewed earlier on in July when it came out. I don't know why Lego didn't hold off to release this in October. It would have made more sense as a Halloween set, but they released it in July. Really, really cool set. I'm not a huge fan of Hocus Pocus. I don't think I've ever seen the film, but as a set, I was looking forward to this ever since the concept came out and got approved. I think it's a beautiful house, very much a spooky design. £200, $230. Comes with 9 minifigures, and it is really, really cool. I like the working water wheel. You spin it around. No power functions though, unfortunately, but you can manually spin it, and it makes the smoke on the chimney stack go up and down, which is quite cool. The minifigures are excellent, really, really good, nicely detailed. These are the pictures of my actual set. It's a very beautifully architecturally sort of designed house, very satisfying. The front of it opens up to reveal like the inside. It does have a light brick down here. If you push this little button here, it lights up the flames here for the cauldron, which is really, really cool. The space is all really well used inside, although it is quite tight inside, quite cramped. It's not probably the easiest set to play with, but you can do it. It is a playful set, I suppose, but it is very snug inside. That's what I remember from doing it. But what I do like it on the rooftop, it sort of slides out there on pivots, so they just lift up, which is a really good design for a roof. I would like to see Lego do this in more of their sets. It's a very, very cool set. I say the minifigures are excellent. I do like this as like entranceway gateway, which is separate, so you can position it how you like. It's a really excellent set, very much a Halloween themed set. Quite a lot of stickers. That's the only thing with this set, but yeah, if you're looking to get a set for Halloween this year, this one I do highly recommend you get in, because it is really, really cool. Yeah, outstanding set. Next up, we had the ScoobyDoo Mystery Mansion. The ScoobyDoo theme, again, didn't have a huge run, if I recall correctly. This one came out way back in August of 2015, which I can't believe That doesn't seem possible. Very cool. I think it's probably the best of the Scooby-Doo sets. Really, really cool. I think Lego done a really good job with this. Comes with 6 minifigures. It retailed for £70 or $90. Truly brilliant set. Really, really cool. Again, I think there's another set that I did briefly have again during my uni days, but like the Ghostbusters house. Another set, a set I sold on to. I think I made a bit of a profit on this. I think, if I recall, it wasn't about for very long. I think it retired in 2016, and I don't think it was very popular. I do think I made a good profit on this, if I recall correctly. At the time, I was at uni. Most of the sets I was sort of more of an investor more than a collector, so I was buying sets to try and help pay my way through uni at the time. So there's a lot of sets that I had and subsequently sold to make money, which I now looking back I really regret, but that was the time. That's the way it was then. I was at uni, so I couldn't afford to keep these sets, and I was trying to pay my way. But this is a really cool set, very much a very spooky house. I think Lego have done a really good job with this. I do like the Dracula minifigure. It's quite difficult trying to find images of this now. They've all completely disappeared off the Lego website now, sadly. 860 pieces. You get all the main sort of. I don't think you get all the Scooby-Doo characters. Quite a few missing from it, I think. Yeah, there's quite a few missing, but really, really great set. I think it does quite well in the secondary market now. I think you're looking at about £180 for this now. So if you've got this, it's quite valuable now. Really, really cool set. Next up, we have another of the Monster Fighters sets. This one being the Vampire Castle. Now this set only had a really short run, I didn't realise. Came out of June 2012 and retired in December of 2012, so it only had a 6-month shelf life. I'm not quite sure why that was so short. A very cool set at the time. It retailed for £80 or $100, 949 pieces. I think this is just superb, really, really cool. I love this castle. It looks very, very good. Really architecturally, it's just superb. Great minifigures. Comes with a car as well. The car, which is, I'm not quite sure the car how that fits, but I suppose it's part of the Monster Fighters theme, I'm guessing. But a really, really cool castle. Very spooky, like Dracula kind of castle in my eyes. I think it's great. You look around the rear of it. It's not hugely detailed, I suppose, but it certainly looks like you could have a lot of fun with it. I do like the little dungeon down here with a skeleton in here. You've got a little room up here. I'm not quite sure what the clock face does. I'm not sure if it turns or not. I don't know. I love the Dracula minifigure. It looks absolutely brilliant. The car is quite cool actually looking at it now, thinking about it. It looks quite a really sweet looking design car. Really, really cool set. Again, it goes for silly money now. If I had unlimited resources, this is a set I would very much like to get. Just brilliant. Really, really cool. Now, one of the little Halloween sets over the years that I do really much appreciate is this one here. It's a Trick or Treat Halloween set. Now, my wife did buy this for me many, many years ago and came out in September of 2015. It's a nice little pocket money friendly set. It was only like £8.50, $10. Really, really good set. 2 little minifigures. So I can't find it. I've got it somewhere. I've looked all over the place trying to find it, but in between the moves, I don't know where it is, but it's a really sweet looking little set. I do like the little child going around and do trick or treating with a tree and the bat, with a little skeleton dressed in answering the door. It's a really sweet set. It really is. I really wish I could find it. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere, but in between house moves, it's just disappeared. Really sweet set. Very much pocket money friendly set. Really, really adorable. I love it. It's very sweet. I think it's a very, very simple but nice design. And my wife bought it for me, so it means quite a lot to me. But well, when I can find it, I will cherish it again. But yeah, really, really, really sweet looking Halloween set. Here we have another of the Hidden Side sets. This one being the Mystery Castle. I think this was possibly the best of the Hidden Side sets. It was really, really cool, but didn't have a very long shelf life. Came out in June 2020 and then retired in December of 2020, which is a really short shelf life, very much like the Vampire Castle for the Monster Fighters theme. This one was pretty reasonable, £90, $100. You got 1,035 pieces. Again, the box art is really bad, but I can sort of, you can sort of see what Lego are going with, because it's all to do with this AR sort of stuff with the phone. I think that's what they're trying to capture, but I say the box art really wasn't that great. Not quite sure what Lego. I think this one's a little bit of one of the better box designs, but it didn't really work for me at all, or many other people, but it didn't sell very well. But this one's a really, really cool set. I think it's a great looking castle, pretty substantial, very big play set. Comes with great minifigures. They look really, really cool. Does look very similar when looking at it now. Look as the Monster Fighters Vampire Castle. You can see where the designers maybe have taken inspiration from. I love this like observatory with a tower. It looks great. I just love the design of it. I think it looks. I do regret now thinking I wish I picked this up. I think these eventually were sold very cheaply. I think the shops tried to get rid of these very quickly. If I can remember. I think the supermarkets for a start. I know they had these for really, really good prices, but I missed out on them. Not because I wasn't really a fan. I suppose that's hindsight's a great thing. But I think inside looks really, really good. Bit tight in space. It's not a huge amount of room inside, I suppose, but I like this observatory. It looks great. Really, really cool set. Short-lived. I think it goes about 130 odd pound now. If you want to get hold of this, it has gone up in value a little bit. But it's not. Well, it's 3 years ago now since it retired. These are the best of the hidden side sets in my opinion. Very cool. And finally, we have my favourite Halloween set or spooky theme set that Lego have ever done in my opinion, and it is the Monster Fighters Haunted House. This is just a classic set. It's one I would love to have. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I just love the architectural design. I think it looks just superb. Really, really spooky looking house. 2,064 pieces. At the time, it was out in September of 2012 through to December 2014, so it had a good 18 months life. It retailed for £150 or $180, which is, I mean, obviously if you add inflation, I suppose it would be quite expensive now, but what an absolutely classic set this is. Really, really good. It goes for silly money now in the secondary market. You look at least £400 now, plus to get a sealed version of this. Is absolutely brilliant. I love the design of it. I think this is just of all the sets of all time that I could possibly buy, this one would be right up there with if I could have one set from the Lego past, it would be this one. I just adore it. It is just excellent. Really, really good. Much like the more recent Haunted House, it's a very architecturally designed house. I love the interiors. Quite sparse inside, I suppose, by modern day Lego sort of sets, I would say, but still really, really great. I'm not really fussed about the inside. It's more the exterior. I think it's just superb. Just look at it. It's the windows, the dilapidated look on the windows. I like the front porch. You have the front gate, which is very similar to the Hocus Pocus. Comes with great minifigures, as you can see. Really, really cool designs. They really are excellent looking minifigures. Really, really good. I think they glow in the dark. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that's the case or not, but they are just absolutely outstanding minifigures. Really, really good effect. Just such a superb set. Really, really great. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, if I could buy any one set out of all these, it would be this. It's just, I can't say enough about it. It's just an absolute classic set. Really, really good. So there we go. Those are my 10 favourite Halloween sets, spooky themed sets that Lego have done of all time. Next year we do have the Nightmare Before Christmas idea sets coming. Hopefully that will be out for Halloween. I think if Lego got any sense, that will be the ideal time to release it. Although I'm quite desperate for that set, so if they want to release it earlier, that would be great, because I can't wait for it. I'm super excited to see what the final design looks like for that. I hope you all have a really lovely Halloween. We're only like 3 days away now. My wife's gone shopping today, so we're stocking up on sweets. So if we don't get any trick-or-treaters, at least I'll get quite a lot of sweets, which is always good for me. Let me know in the comments what are your favourite sort of Halloween sets of all time. Can I please ask you to leave a like, and if you've enjoyed today's video, I'll be very grateful if you consider subscribing today, and look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.